Jason Thor Hall, also known as PirateSoftware Online. I was watching a video that was critiquing you for mentioning you work at Blizzard so much. I literally never talk about it. I used to work at Blizzard Entertainment. I worked at Blizzard for 7 years. Used to work at Blizzard Entertainment. When I worked at Blizzard, I used to work at Blizzard Entertainment. So like when I worked at Blizzard, so I'm second generation Blizzard. I'm the first second generation Blizzard employee. For those who don't know, for those of you who are new, I used to work at Blizzard Entertainment. I used to work at Blizzard Entertainment. I worked at Blizzard Entertainment for 7 years. I used to work at Blizzard Entertainment. Used to work at Blizzard Entertainment. When I worked at Blizzard, you see, fun thing about Diablo 3 is I worked at Blizzard at the time. If you don't know anything about like who my dad is, my dad was at Blizzard for 23 years. Like I worked at Blizzard for 7 years. Used to work at Blizzard Entertainment, I used to work at Blizzard, so I worked at Blizzard Entertainment for 7 years. And by the way, I worked at Blizzard for 7 years, so this is not going to go well for you. I think sometimes the things that I talk about in regards to those types of things is misconstrued as arrogance or boasting, when in reality, I'm just trying to give context.
So that is the problem right there. So I want you to listen to this phrase.
Sure.
This gets misconstrued as arrogance, but in reality, it's this. Yeah. That is the most arrogant statement on the planet, bro. Like, tell me I'm wrong.
Okay. I don't see it that way, but all right.
Right? So, oh, yeah, so you don't see it that way. You're wrong.
I used to work at Blizzard Entertainment. Blizzard Entertainment. Used to work at Blizzard. Used to work at Blizzard. I used to work at Blizzard. I used to work at Blizzard. Used to work at Blizzard too. My dad worked at Blizzard. Used to work at Blizzard Entertainment. I went to work at Blizzard. Yeah, for those who don't understand, like I used to work at Blizzard Entertainment. What is this? Oh, okay. One sec.
We'll see.
Just another one. Deleted. Don't be afraid of critique. Don't be afraid of people not liking it. Because they won't. Don't be afraid of critique.
The pull went wrong, and Pirate's loyalty didn't last too long. Mana untouched, his team left to die.